Hydra, Hydra. Things taste different on all mornings of the world. This place is filling with foggy gestures of bliss, a form conjured by my fancy, and I am feeling frail, lightheaded. Embalming above ground, I wear the nude metal sinner just above the creases of my eyes, creating a half-moon effect. I suppose the loud noises of the motorcycles outside my window are therefore a mere nightmare. I am running on a quieter, steadier sort of stardom now. I am focused. As my thinking is always for the sake of my doing. I am deeply a product of this environment. I only arrived the day before yesterday, emerged and vanished at this estuary that was on everyone's lips, but which few people had the privilege of visiting. What struck me first was the size of the room they gave me, but I can imagine I'll find a way to spend money on Ubers and tequila sodas here. How great is it when the cup is not overflowing? I do really hope we'll meet well before these papers come into your possession. I actually don't have time to get invested in a new story. I locked eyes with a ghost, and my protectors departed, breaking my only link with the world. Since fame is a form of comprehension, my computer is now becoming a religious figure. The windows of the room had before been darkened. The doors to the rooms look out onto an open square landing, from which you can see down to the ground floor. I could walk out of my room and plummet 3 floors down. It's like a house of mirrors, reflections stretching endlessly as I turn around my own axis and reflect on the nights spent in this place. Dreams echoing in the low drone of the air system. I am becoming unresponsive on the campaign map, but the prepotency of a desire to win approval from others prevails. Suddenly, I am fundamentally in the business of selling my own emotions. There has to be some real humanity kept sacred. The tracking system is running on the bits and pieces, everyone else's scraps. But by knowing all corners now, I find myself in an unconventional ministerial position. Cloud is just walking in place, can't do anything. I'm obliged to remain in character until I move to the next scene. Then I spawn, shed, and tear, still glowing from the azelaic acid suspension. Many crypto boys went before me in this voyage to the upper floors. The golden bar stretched along the mirrors is chipped at the sides. I feel like I am soft locking, falling through the map in cyberpunk and having it constantly respawn me. Channels flickering, slipping in and out, peepholes exchanging information. They have many ways to deal with the void. Sweet and low granulated sweetener, saturated scandals, and image cakes. It's a fundamentally unserious place. I'll send some iconic shots that make you want to believe in ghosts.
Is a good time to review how you're spending your time and energy at work. With Mercury in its final days retrograde, you may be feeling more scattered than usual, so it's important to make sure that you're prioritizing what matters most. It is intolerable to suppose that what is most precious in the world should be given over to chance.
From this vantage point, pieces of my origin stories remain, but the leftovers of my online altar is in literal ruins. It went bankrupt after being sold to a company that prohibited the sharing of adult content. The jewels of the night collected, a narrative that seduces with style. Recent discoveries and attachments shapeshifting, preteen crushes colliding with screwed synth and EOS lip balm. Time gets really sinewy, it's spidery and slow. I turn into a detective, then a businessman, and then a star in the night. The pi root of that is the word guest. Thanks for joining me today. My fantasy has been played out in full, your sun sliced in pieces, mine eaten by a body of glue.